Let's bring in NBC News global correspondent Helena Humphrey live in London. She spoke with Hutchinson. So what's the story behind the photo?
Hi there, Katie. Great to be with you. As you mentioned, I had the opportunity to sit down with Patrick Hutchinson, as well as 4 of his friends who were also at that protest, self-proclaimed keepers of the peace, essentially. Remarkably, they say they are not heroes. They were just doing the right thing. But what they did essentially was work together, work as a unit to rush forward to surround the injured counter-protester on the floor, allowing Mr. Hutchinson to move in, scoop the man up, hoist him over his shoulder and then carry him to safety, essentially. Now, I had to ask these men why they did it, why they ran towards the danger to save the life of a man who was protesting against them. Here's what Patrick Hutchinson told me.
Protected him, but ultimately I was protecting our young black children from being incarcerated for murder or whatever crime would have been committed.
When you listen to those sentiments, Katie, I mean, of course, they so clearly chime with concerns in the United States right now when it comes to law enforcement, an erosion of trust there, that law enforcement will treat members of the black community justly, fairly, that they will protect their children, that they will protect members of the black community. That was what Patrick Hutchinson was really explaining to me as their reason for going out that day. Now, in a separate news development, UK media outlets have identified the counter-protester who was injured as 55-year-old Bryn Male. According to his son, he wants to thank his rescuer. Now, of course, I did ask Patrick Hutchinson when I spoke to him whether he would like to meet the man he rescued, and he told me not especially, not really. He says instead he wants to hear from that counter-protester about why he was out that day. He says that their message is not white against black, it is everybody against racists. Katie?
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.